And I get in there.
There was no extracurriculars. It's just
no. I was like 12.
Oh yeah,
I was like 12.
Sense. Well, you never know.
Yeah. My mom was like, here, drink a red Gatorade. That will be fine. Big mistake. Nothing but red on the floor.
Oh.
So. Yeah, it was a rough one.
That is a travesty.
Bathroom was occupado, so I had no other choice. So.
What did they kick you out of the Sunoco?
No, because my friend was working.
Okay.
He wasn't working, but he was there.
Oh, your buddy was working?
He wasn't working because we were 12, but he was there.
Oh, okay. What was your buddy's thoughts on that?
He was working. No, he wasn't. Seriously, he wasn't. Don't shut down the Sunoco's, please.
Yeah.
Don't shut down Sunoco's.
Don't shut down Sunoco's. But yeah, that was my truth.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
I'll read mine then. This one's quite. I think you would have both guessed lies on this.
So this one's gonna be you wet your pants, but you were singing like it's "Baby, It's Cold Outside" instead.
Maybe it's good. No, okay. I was once kicked out of Elvis Presley's house.
Wow. Mm-hmm. And that's your truth.
That is my truth. I was kicked out of Elvis Presley's house.
I think you should.
Well, not. I was politely told to exit. Yeah.
Okay.
I was about, I'd say like 10 years old, and we were in Graceland, and there was like tours, and I sat on every piece of furniture you could possibly imagine. They were roped off. I was a curious kid. I'm like, Elvis probably ain't here. I tried to go on a swing, couldn't get to the swing.
You go on the toilet?
I did go to the toilet that he perished on. That was probably crime.
Huh? That's the way.
I don't know. I didn't check his lavatory. I didn't check the men's room.
Wild.
But wasn't it in a hotel?
I don't know.
I don't know, but yeah.
Wow.
But yeah, I was sitting on his dining chairs and everything. You couldn't even touch the grass. It was very barricaded off.
Sorry, I'm leaning again.
Yeah. My grandpa. Shout out my grandpa. He's a very big Elvis Presley fan. Our floor manager has a taking care of business tattoo.
Oh wow.
But, yeah, that's beautiful. But anyways, well, that concludes Lake Night Confessions, which means we're gonna wrap it up here on Lake Night. Once again, Bradley, Tommy, thank you so much for joining us on this episode. What do you guys? I mean, it's a pleasure to have you guys.
Yeah, I feel like we just bonded on several different levels with all of
We really just got.
It was amazing.
It was a deeply formed
10 out of 10
connection.
recommend on Yelp.
Yep. You may be seeing more of these gentlemen on Lake Night in the near future. So there's a lot to expect here on Lake Night. But we'll be back in 2 weeks' time in an episode you don't want to miss. This is Chet signing out. Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night. We the ones.
We the ones.
We the ones, baby.
Let me see if I can.
Welcome to WTOP 10. I'm your Storm Team 10 meteorologist, Aurora Fitzgerald. Now take a look at our current conditions. Skies are pretty clear. It is very chilly even though it is spring. And if you can see the moon tonight in your area, tonight is the super full pink moon. I will have more for you after this. WTOP 10 Nightly News starts now.
Controversy continues following the Charisse Trump event. We have the latest.
And our hall students and employees may be able to use the elevator soon, when this change could come.
Plus, you could be seeing a pink moon in the skies very soon, when you should be looking up at the sky.
It's Thursday, April 6th. This is WTOP 10 Nightly News.
Good evening and welcome to WTOP 10 Nightly News. I'm Seth Appleby.
And I'm Amani Dela Cruz. Fallout is still growing the day after conservative speaker Charisse Trump visited the SUNY Oswego campus. Last night's event was met with peaceful protesters and remained silent while in the auditorium, but made lots of noise and played music outside of the venue.
After the event, student activist Tyler Johnson says he found a note under his door that included a slur. After the incident, Johnson took to social media, where he explained that this was not the first time he felt threatened. A few weeks ago, he received another note that told him to, quote, "watch out." Johnson said that he did report the incident to university police.
We reached out to University Police earlier tonight for comment on the issue. We have yet to hear back from them. We have also reached out to the college Republicans for a follow-up statement after last night's event. We have yet to hear back from them as well. We will continue to ask for answers and will keep you updated when we get more information.
This week, elevators across campus will be repaired and serviced. In an email sent to students, it was outlined that SUNY Oswego will have technicians on campus this week to fix multiple elevators. Students are advised to contact Dr. Star Wheeler, Coordinator of Accessibility Resources, at 315-312-3358 or at star.wheeler@oswego.edu if they need to request assistance.
SUNY Oswego's Tyler Theater is hosting a staged reading of the play The Miseducation of Cassie Johnze. The play follows a college senior as she navigates grief and anger after her twin sister's life is taken by campus police. The show will be held Friday, April 7th at 6 p.m. in Tyler Hall Lab Theater.
The Office of International Education and Programs, or OIEP, will be tabling in the Marano Campus Center. Students can stop by the table to learn more about study abroad opportunities, ask questions, gain information regarding contact, and make a meeting with. The tablings will take place most Tuesdays and Thursdays from 12 to 2 p.m., as well as Wednesdays from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. And the poetry lovers across campus are celebrating National Poetry Month today with a special event being held in the Lake Effect Cafe. Writers from across campus were all invited to come to the cafe inside Penfield Library to share some of their own writing. Riley Jones is reporting live with us with the story tonight. Riley?
Right now I'm standing outside of Lake Effect Cafe, where the Institute for Equity, Diversity, Inclusion, and Transformative Practice is holding a student poetry slam night. Tonight, a bunch of the students got to come forward and perform some of their own pieces, as well as enjoy some free snacks and giveaways. I'm here with the event's MC, Brandy. Brandy, what opened up your interest about emceeing this event, and how do you think it went tonight?
Sure, yeah, I think it went phenomenally. We had about a little under 20 performers, and what brought me to doing this is I work with Student Affairs, the Office of Dean of Students. I'm one of their graduate students, and it's through the alcohol and other drugs sector of our department, and I just really enjoy the arts, and it's a good way to provide people another outlet other than just like going off campus. Yeah.
That's really interesting. For someone who really enjoys the arts, were there any that stood out to you tonight?
Sure, yeah. There was an individual, her name is Kaylee. She performed 4 times. It was her first time ever performing, and it was phenomenal to see her just wanting to keep performing. And also, shout out to Bill, and he's amazing. He comes all the time. He's an older gentleman. He is an educator here, and he's always telling his students to come here in the musics. So yeah, it's really cool. Yeah, they're probably my 2 favorite performers who performed tonight.
That's great. Everyone had a really good night. I'm Riley Jones with WTOP 10, reporting live outside Lake Effect Cafe.
Organizations across Oswego are celebrating the holiday weekend. This Sunday, April 9th, the Newman Center will be holding an Easter Mass at 12 p.m., followed by a community luncheon. And the Chabad of Oswego is celebrating the Passover by lighting holiday candles throughout the week and holding Shabbat dinner every Friday during the semester.
A nationwide initiative called Fighting Hunger by Dozens has made its way to central New York. Hudson Egg Farms located in Elbridge, New York are donating over 10,000 eggs to the food bank of central New York ahead of Easter Sunday and Passover. The food bank says that this donation came at the right time with the prices of eggs so high.
The town of Hannibal will be hosting its annual Earth Day cleanup. On April 15th from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m., volunteers will be picking up roadside garbage throughout the town. A garbage truck will be parked at the Hannibal Municipal Building, and volunteers will be asked to meet there at 8:45 a.m. to get bags and safety gear, as well as discuss cleanup routes.
This weekend in Syracuse, monster trucks will be taking over the JMA Wireless Dome for Monster Jam. Fans can see the massive trucks up close, meet their favorite drivers and crews, get autographs, take pictures, and enjoy other family-friendly activities. Over 4,500 yards, or 250 dump truck loads of dirt, will be brought into the dome to set up for the weekend. The event will take place on April 8th and start at 7 p.m. Now let's send it over to Aurora for a quick look at the weather.
Aurora, what do you have for us?
Yep, so one thing I really quickly wanted to mention tonight is the supermoon. Taking a look at this beautiful picture and beautiful video. So the pink moon is not actually pink, it's more of a golden color, but the pink moon is actually named after a hot pink wildflower native to the eastern part of North America, and it actually signifies spring. I'll have my full forecast coming up. Now, back to the desk.
Coming up on WTOP 10 Nightly News, we have an update on the Trump indictment and what local official Claudia Tenney has to say.
Plus, winter has had record lows of snowfall. What does that mean? Find out more after the break.
Say, President Stanley, whenever there's bad weather, who would you turn to?
I'd turn to Storm Team 10.
No, but you've got to say it like this. Storm Team 10. Say it with me. Storm Team 10.
Roll it. Jill told me it was Kitty from Glee. Yeah, what is it?
Al Roker.
Welcome back to WTOP 10. I'm your Storm Team 10 meteorologist, Aurora Fitzgerald. Now, tonight, if you can see the moon tonight, if it is clear in your area, tonight is the pink full moon. It is so pretty. Going into this weekend, we are going to have a lovely Easter weekend, and next week, temperatures are going to warm up. Taking a look at our current conditions in Oswego, it's kind of humid. Temperature currently at 49 degrees with west winds at 6 miles per hour, so just a little breezy. And happy Easter to whoever is celebrating over the weekend. It is a pretty nice weekend. Temperatures are slightly dropping at Saturday. You see that 39 degrees, but it is going to stay pretty sunny and you're going to have lovely weather. And taking a look at our surface map, we do have low pressures, but don't be afraid of those. The high pressures that are in the corner, those are going to come in later in the week, which will bring our warmer temperatures and nice sunny conditions. So taking a look at our 7-day forecast, 42 degrees for Friday. Again, the weekend's going to be beautiful. Going into next week, it is going to get warmer. It's finally spring. You see those 57, 62, 65 degrees. The lows are still pretty chilly, but the sun is out and it's going to be absolutely beautiful going into next week. Back to you guys at the desk.
This winter was a surprising one for residents of Oswego County. New record lows were recorded for snowfall this year. Has that been the trend for the last few years? What's behind it, and what does that mean for the future? Our reporter Kyle Spizak has the story.
Spring has arrived, but if you look outside, the scenery hasn't changed much over the past 4 months. Oswego experienced some of the lowest snowfall totals in decades.
Here in Oswego, we are coming in under 50 inches for the entire winter season, at least up through today, and we are right on the edge of actually setting a record for the least snowiest winter on record.
Looking at the past 10 years, snow totals plummeted from 108 inches in 2013 to 26 inches this year. But why?
Deep trough of low pressure dominated the western half of the United States. That allowed all the cold Arctic air that builds up during the winter months to spill into the western half of the United States and allowed warm weather in the east.
Dull this year, but what can we expect next winter?
But we do tend to see climate shifts that can occur on periods of 30, 40, 50 years. And we had one that occurred in the mid-1990s in the Atlantic Ocean, and we've had, I think, a different type of winter since then. That is going to shift back again, and we'll probably have winters like we had back in the 1960s and 1970s again.
There doesn't seem to be a concern regarding snowfall totals for next winter, but what impact will this odd string of weather have 10 to 15 years down the line?
It really is a year-to-year basis. I think we average about 100, but the past 3 years have been about half that, like 60 inches, 40 inches. I think this year's been like, 40, 30 inches, 26 inches. You can't really predict it based on the lake effect. It's hard to predict like weeks out, months out.
Professionals are not concerned with long-term side effects from this year's weather patterns, but if you ask Dr. Sam what he's concerned about, he'll say,
Really want to look way out into the future. I'm concerned about an ice age, but that's probably 10,000 years from now.
From the Oswego State campus, I'm Kyle Spizak.
So, Aurora, as our meteorologist, what do you think about the snowfall here?
So they both have very good points. It can be hard to determine the snowfall amounts while taking into consideration how much lake effect Oswego can experience. It can indeed get dangerous depending on the conditions. Nevertheless, snow can be beautiful and very fun for people of all ages to enjoy. Seth, Amani.
Thank you, Aurora. House Judiciary Chair Jim Jordan subpoenaed the former prosecutor that previously led the Manhattan District Attorney's investigation of former President Donald Trump. Mark Pomerantz resigned last year after Manhattan DA Alvin Bragg informed him that he was not prepared to move forward with charges against Trump at that time. In his resignation letter, Pomerantz wrote that Trump was guilty on numerous felony violations in connection to his annual financial statements. The subpoena comes after House Republicans have been working to discredit the 34 criminal charges against Trump this week. The deposition is set for April 20th.
Congresswoman Claudia Tenney releases a statement on the Donald Trump indictment. She states Bragg has repeatedly allowed violent criminals to walk the streets, downgrading 52% of felony charges to misdemeanors. Yet, now he has decided to spend precious taxpayer dollars and resources on the outrageous case of Donald Trump. And only after he announced he was running for president. Every American should be concerned about the gross abuse of power and the politicized two-tiered system of justice that we now have in America, end quote. JP Morgan Chase CEO Jamie Dimon says the risk of recession is increasing. Dimon says that the collapse of Silicon Valley Bank and the Signature Bank is a troubling sign for the economy.
I look at it like it's not definitive. It's just like another weight on the scale. Okay. And think of it as, people have said it's like raising rates another 50 basis points or something like that. We are seeing people reduce lending a little bit, cut back a little bit, pull back a little bit. It won't necessarily force a recession, but it is recessionary.
Dimon credited the rise in inflation and Russia's war in Ukraine as major factors of unease in the economy. Despite grim outlook, he remains hopeful about the strength of the United States free market.
Still to come, gas prices are up ahead of the holiday weekend. How high are they? And where can you get the best deals in Oswego County?
And the World Health Organization is keeping an eye on the new coronavirus subvariant. What is and what it could affect you after this.
If you need to do something to feel okay to drive, you're not okay to drive. Don't drive buzzed.
Shine on that black.
Look at the bling. Do we got a diamond tester on? Yeah, that's getting bad. Yep.
10 out of 10 recommend on Yelp.
scored?
Yeah, we scored going to the playoffs.
I can't believe I missed that. Every time I'm buzzed, I spend too much time on my phone.
What? I should take your phone away.
No. I'll call for a ride.
Hey, why does my face look like that?
I'm playing with these new face filters.
Okay, you know what? Yep, that's mine.
I'm gonna need that back.
No.
Kevin!
To WTOP 10 Nightly News, here is your daily health report. The World Health Organization is closely watching the Omicron subvariant XBB.1.16. Although the subvariant has not been found in the U.S., it has been found in nearly 24 countries, including India, where it has become a dominant strain. The WHO says the subvariant is easier to spread than previous ones. Weekly COVID cases across the world have more than doubled in the past week, but remains lower than peak levels. 2 people have new kidneys thanks in part to a Chicago doctor. It started with a woman in Virginia whose husband was not a match, so he donated his kidney to a Northwestern medicine patient. Then Northwestern medicine doctor Alexandra Gamershek launched a kidney pair donation and donated her kidney to his wife. Gamershek says patients are sometimes skeptical about the process, and that's why she decided to undergo the procedure herself.
Couldn't pick with just one. It would be just like picking one child over another. I cannot do that. So I was just going to help. I just wanted to throw my kidney out into the pool and help someone who needs it.
According to the National Institutes of Health, more than 100,000 people in the U.S. are waiting for a kidney donation. However, only around 24,000 transplants were performed in 2021. Now let's send it over to Seth for your consumer report.
Thanks, Amani. Going somewhere over the weekend? According to AAA, the average price for gas of a gallon of gas rose 7 cents last week. Part of that is due to OPEC. The cartel surprised investors last weekend when it announced it was planning to cut production by over 1 million barrels per day. Now a check on local gas prices. Stewart's Shop on Bridge Street and Sunoco on both 1st Street and Route 104 are at $3.59 a gallon, while Gulf on 10th Street and Stewart Shop on Utica Street are at $3.49 a gallon. And Matthew is here to give us a look at what's up with the Lakers sports. Matthew?
Matthew, what can we look forward to tomorrow?
So we have a packed weekend on the Diamond as Oswego State softball and baseball teams hit the road tomorrow afternoon. Plus, New York baseball resumes tomorrow after inclement weather this afternoon. More to come right after the break.
Welcome back to Major Discussions.
Did you know dragging chains can spark a wildfire?
Only you can prevent wildfires.
When I was in foster care, I never knew when I would have to move, so I always had my suitcase ready to go. Then one day, I was adopted. My new parents opened their hearts and home to me. My parents cook my favorite breakfast for me every morning. My parents take me on trips I never thought I would go on. They gave me a home and an even better reason to use that suitcase. My parents aren't perfect, but they're perfect for me.
Hey there, I'm Al Roker, class of 76. Yes, way back in 76. Back when the earth was cooling. You're watching WTOP.
Welcome back to WTOP 10. I'm Matthew Shermita, and here's your Thursday night sports report. Starting off our jam-packed weekend on the Diamond, the Oswego State softball team will travel to Plattsburgh for a doubleheader tomorrow afternoon. The Lakers are currently sitting at a 3-11-1 record, looking to rack up some conference wins while it's still early in the season. Madison Holflich goes into the weekend leading the team in batting, carrying an even .400 average. Their opponents sit at a record of 7-3 and will serve as a good test for the Lakers. For the Cardinals, Claire Palmer leads the charge with a .500 batting average. This doubleheader marks the beginning of SUNY play for both teams and begins at 3 p.m. tomorrow with Game 2 scheduled to start at 5. And the diamond-filled weekend continues as the Oswego State baseball team travels to SUNY New Paltz to take on the Hawks. The Lakers are coming off of a series sweep against Fredonia, currently holding an even 3-3 conference record. The Lakers are going to look to put the ball in the hands of Kieran Finnegan as he has a 2.25 ERA, striking out 35 batters in his 6 starts. The Hawks are currently winless in the SUNY and will look to rely on their ace, Billy Moeller, to keep the run total down. The 3-game series begins in New Paltz tomorrow at 3 p.m. with a doubleheader scheduled for Saturday at noon. And any unknowing baseball fans who tuned into Yes Network or SNY earlier today found that their favorite teams had their games postponed. As both the Yankees and the Mets faced inclement weather this afternoon, both teams will resume play tomorrow as gaps in the schedule allowed for the harsh forecast. The Mets take on the Marlins at 1:10. The Yankees face the Orioles at 3:05. And today marks the beginning of the 87th Masters Tournament, when golfer Tiger Woods makes his second tournament appearance of the year. This tournament marks Woods' 25th career Masters appearance as he looks to make his 23rd consecutive cut at Augusta. A 21-year-old Woods made history in 1997, becoming the youngest player to ever win the Masters Tournament, achieving 5 more green jackets in his career, with his most recent being in 2019. Now 47 years old, Woods is back on the course looking for his 6th victory as the Masters, just 2 years after a shocking car crash. Woods has only played in one other tournament this year, but says he still feels confident in his ability to compete going into the Masters.
The physical tournaments under my belt, I haven't played that much, no. But if there's any one golf course that I can come back like I did last year, it's here.
Woods finished round 1 shooting 2 shots over par, so some work will be cut out for him going into the weekend. Today's top performers were John Rahm, Brooks Koepka, and Victor Hovland, all tied for first, shooting an impressive 7 under par. And headed over to the hardwood, the Brooklyn Nets still looking to secure their way into the NBA playoffs. Mikal Bridges starts off the second half, driving to the lane, up with the left hand, extending the lead with a contested layup. He's been a vital part of this Brooklyn offense since joining the team. And you know what they say, whatever goes up must come down. Nicholas Claxton to finish the alley, a aggressive poster on Jalen Duren. And the Pistons trying to crawl back into it. It's R.J. Hampton from the locker room. It's pure. The Nets have to call a timeout. It's a 4-point game, and the lead is starting to shrink here in Detroit. They're going to put it back in their leader's hands, though. It's Bridges driving right, stopping on a dime, throws up the fadeaway. Contested shot goes. That's going to put him at 26 points on the night. And Dinwiddie's coming down. He'll find a wide-open Royce O'Neal, and he's Royce O feeling it from that spot on the court. 3 threes from there, 4 threes on the night for Royce O'Neal. And it's Cam Johnson coming in on the inbound. Hammer, nail, coffin. The Detroit Pistons sleeping on defense. The Brooklyn Nets are going to finish this game on top, 123-108, and a victory tomorrow night against Orlando allows them to secure the 6th playoff spot in the Eastern Conference. And that's going to do it for your sports report tonight. But don't go anywhere yet, because WTOP 10 Nightly News returns right after the break.
Hey there, I'm Al Roker, class of 76. Yes, way back in 76. Back when the Earth was cooling. You're watching WTOP.
The Kinda Late Show with Chloe and Anna. Like licorice, Twizzlers, absolutely nasty. The thought of turkey is just nauseating.
I think
can't.
you're wrong, is what I think.
You think I'm wrong a lot of time.
I do think you're wrong a lot.
When you look at the number of disasters in the U.S., chances are every area will deal with some kind of emergency in the next decade. And between school, sports, and social lives, chances are you won't be with your kids when it happens. Will they know what to do? Ready.gov/kids has the educational tools and information to make the conversation easy. When the time comes, chances are they'll feel prepared, not scared. So talk with your family today.
Put the keys down, Kevin.
But I'm gonna drive home.
There are several warning signs present that you shouldn't be driving.
I guess I have really been looking for love in this dating app. Yep, I'm definitely gonna call a ride home.
Welcome back to WTOP 10 Nightly News. It's time for your Pet of the Week. Everyone, please meet Louie.
This good boy is looking for his forever home.
Louie is a very handsome boy and who can resist his cute face.
If you're interested in adopting Louie, you can contact the Oswego County Humane Society.
Thanks for tuning in tonight to WTOP 10. Please stick around for the Mick and Nick show. Have a good night, everyone.
Thank you for watching, everyone. Have a great night.
Hey, how are you? You want to chat? Well, you're in luck. The Mick and Nick show is about to start. Oh, Nick! The Mick and Nick show is starting.
Oh, wait, let's go then.
Let's go.
Welcome to the Mick and Nick show. Today is going to be a very fun day. Nick, what are we going to talk about today?
Well, we're going to be doing our Be Real segment. We're also going to be, playing some games later on and just having a little fun time because it's a little special episode.
Yeah, because
I'm turning 21 tomorrow.
so excited. Yeah, so it's very exciting, and so that's what we're going to talk about. We have a little video coming up, but do you want to introduce what the video is about?
Max. Wait. It took me a second. I was like, wait, what? I'm like, wait, what video?
Play the video. Happy birthday. You're 21 now. I'm so sorry. Yeah, so surprise. Yeah. I mean, do a video. So, yeah, I hope you enjoy it, and just wanted to let you know that you have been an amazing friend for these past 2 years that I've known you, technically 3, because we met during our freshman year, Wow, that's crazy. But yeah, so you're the big 2-1. Hope it's an awesome birthday. And yeah, enjoy the video.
Happy birthday. I can't believe we've been friends for over 2 years now. Thank you for all the special times we've had, and I hope your 21st is just as amazing as you are.
My favorite thing about Nick is that he's very kind and he's always willing to help out anyone who needs it. Happy birthday, Nick!
Happy birthday, Nick. My favorite thing about you is when you come around, because you barely do that.
Happy birthday, Nick!
Molly sent the video like that to me, and I realized that all the pictures that we took together are on your phone.
Yeah, they are.
But my goal was to make you tear up.
Yeah.
And I think I did it.
I'm tearing up a little bit.
Yeah, because like you're amazing.
Thanks.
Like, oh my gosh, we've been friends for what, three years technically. Know each other like fully 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
So of course I was gonna make you a birthday video.
I wasn't expecting it, honestly. When you said video, I was just really like, what is going on? But like, yeah, thank you. And yeah, that was cute. I was happy that you.
I also have a gift for you. But
Oh God.
Yeah, that'll be later.
I liked it when you also like you reached out to vocal effect and stuff.
Yes.
And,
yeah.
that
And
was
got a
nice.
really bad quality video, but it matches with the vibe.
Yep.
So, what's on for WTOP, Nick?
Well, this week on WTOP, the classic N64 game, Pokemon Stadium, will be returning to the Switch on April 12th. The game is a classic in the Pokemon community, as it was one of the main ways for competitive Pokemon in Generation 1. This game will be joining the other classics like the original Mario Party that are being featured on the Nintendo Switch Online N64 library. This feature costs $50 a year, but allows consumers to play multiple old N64 games that are beloved. And speaking of Mario, tomorrow the Mario movie arrives in theaters. And this weekend, even though there has been some bad reviews from critiques, hopefully we'll see what the public thinks after the opening weekend.
Yeah, and so in other news, the Barbie movie teaser trailer 2 was released by Warner Bros. Pictures 2 days ago on April 4th. It's just a teaser trailer, so we do not know the entire plot, but we can deduce that the main Barbie, played by the wonderful Margot Robbie, travels to the quote-unquote real world. Starring alongside the equally as talented Ryan Gosling, the teaser opens up with Margot saying hi to Ken and Barbie and Barbie and Barbie. As you can tell, everyone is named either the iconic Ken or Barbie. I wasn't huge into Barbie when I was little, but this movie brings me back to my childhood, just playing with dolls or figurines in general. You can tell that there's an attention to detail when Barbie walks out of her shoes and her feet stay in position. Iconic. I'm very excited to see this movie, and I think that Margot Robbie and Ryan Gosling are perfect for their roles.
Coming up, we'll dive deep into our feelings in our Real Talk segment. Stay tuned, because things are about to get real.
If you need to do something to feel okay to drive, you're not okay to drive. Don't drive buzzed.
Shine on that black.
Look at the bling. Look at do we got a diamond tester on?
Yeah, that's getting bad. Yep. 10 out of 10 recommend on Yelp.
we scored?
Yeah, we scored. We're going to the playoffs.
I can't believe I missed that. Every time I'm buzzed, I spend too much time on my phone.
What? I should take your phone away.
No. I'll call for a ride.
Hey, why does my face look like that?
I'm playing with these new face filters.
Okay, you know what? Yep, that's mine.
Kevin, I need that back.
No.
Kevin!
Today, we are joined by one of my really good friends in the meteorology major, Taylor Haggerty.
Hi.
Taylor, why don't you tell us about a little bit about yourself?
So I am a meteorology major. I'm actually graduating in 4 weeks, so that's very exciting. No job plans yet, but we're looking into that. But yeah, I mean, meteorology major. I transferred to Oswego in 2020, and just been friends with Nick ever since. And yeah.
Yep.
So.
Ever since Met 220.
Yep.
Well, let's get into the disclaimers then.
Alrighty. So heavy topics such as trauma and deep emotions will be discussed in this segment of the show. Some topics may be easily triggering and may be hard to listen to. The answers to the questions of the day pertain to our experiences only. Please listen to our experiences with an open mind and leave your judgments behind. This is a safe space.
We find it very important to delve into these topics because we wanted to spread awareness about the importance of healing and mental health. We are not licensed therapists, nor studying to be ones. Therefore, if you feel like you need to call or to ask for professional help, please visit the Mary Walker Health Center on campus or speak with a counselor. You are never alone. So since Easter is coming up, the question of the day is, how do you deal with your mental health around holidays? And to celebrate Easter, we will be decorating some Easter-themed cookies like this. We got it from a kit from the store, but if you want to, feel like you have time, go ahead, bake some icing. So let's delve into the topic.
Ooh, who wants to start? This is a...
I guess I can start first.
Go ahead.
So since I'm turning 21 this weekend, my plan, originally my parents were gonna come up, but we decided since next weekend, Vocal Effects Show, April 16th, to get your tickets on Tickets to Oswego. Sorry, I thought I'd plug it at some point. They're gonna come up next weekend, so they're gonna celebrate my birthday next weekend. So I'm gonna stay home. I'm staying up here. I'm not gonna be going home. So actually, I haven't been celebrating Easter in, this is gonna be my second year. Because last year I had COVID during Easter, which that sucked. Kind of being alone, back then it was Oneida Hall. So I was by myself. Of course, I was, I would call my parents, but COVID sickness, it was bad. So I would be sleeping out random hours. So yeah, that's, usually I like being surrounded by family and people that, I love and care about, so.
Yeah, when it comes to holidays, sometimes I can get pretty stressed out. Because just all the planning, my family always had huge parties, especially more in Christmas.
Yeah.
And depending on who was there, I would either have the time of my life with my cousins or just kind of in the corner on my phone because everyone else is 30 years older than me,
Yeah.
And so I've just developed a liking to more smaller family stuff during the holidays. And it's more close-knit group. I just prefer that. Sometimes too many people can get very stressful, It
definitely can be. I know that I live in Oswego full-time now, so I actually live here. And when I actually get time off to go home, I try to time it around the holidays because it's nice to be able to see your family on a weekend trip or something, but it definitely means something when you can see them on the holidays. When it's you're supposed to be with your family, you're supposed to be around the people that love you and want to be with you. I don't like talking about it a lot with people that actually just live on campus and don't have transportation or can't go home, because I feel like I have that ability to go home and they don't, and it's I don't want to make you guys jealous or anything or make you upset. It's yeah, but
I see what you mean. Yeah. And I don't know about you guys, but whenever I had big family parties, I always got stuck taking care of the little baby cousins.
Yep.
Yeah, and I love them. They're so cute. Sometimes though I get pretty tired quickly. Man, like kids have so much energy.
No,
I
they
sound old
do.
saying that, but kids have so
They
much
do.
energy.
I'm lucky. My family we usually have like smaller like things such as us, and sometimes we would invite our aunt over. And it's nice. I do enjoy like that smaller vibes. I do slightly miss back when I was younger. I used to live in up near the Albany area, and we used to like do like these big things with our like family friends. So I do miss that from when I was younger. But nowadays, I don't know. I like having that smaller vibe with family because it feels more close, and you can kind of just do whatever, whenever. Not like, oh, we have to be over at grandma's at 8 o'clock.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah.
So,
It wasn't this whole like I don't know what's it called like
Ordeal.
Yeah.
Rushing on Christmas to
Honestly.
go to grandma's. Yep.
Do you guys have any like family traditions that you guys do on certain holidays?
Well, speaking of Easter,
Yeah.
I don't know if we're doing it this year, but my mom always loved making this bunny cake. So it'd be like a bunny-shaped cake. So it's like here's the cake, the ears, and then it's coconut on top. It's vanilla flavored. She uses like Twizzlers for like the whiskers. And yeah, like I haven't seen it in a while because I haven't been home for Easter in a while. But she loves doing that. I don't know if she's gonna be doing it again this year, but that's our little tradition with Easter.
Cute.
We kind of just like Christmas. We have a tradition. When I was younger, my dad used to like work in the Christmas morning and then come home like around noon and we do presents. But to like keep my brothers and I distracted long enough so we wouldn't touch the presents under the tree, they would do a little treasure hunt almost, where they would hide our biggest present somewhere in the house and leave clues and everything, and we'd have to just find it. It's like now I'll beg my parents to do it every year. Like it's really fun. It's something I miss doing, and it's just really nice to do and just to like spend time with everybody. But
yeah, like my mom, I want to say, it sounds like something that she would come up with. The Easter Bunny would come and leave clues, and we would have to follow the clues to the present. And it was so fun. I have this very weird core memory of me hopping around the table because the clue told me to hop around the table 10 times and then look for it under the carpet or something like that. And like I had the time of my life. And the one thing we didn't do was like during St. Patrick's Day, my parents didn't really do a leprechaun thing, but we did that in school. Did you guys do that?
Yeah,
during
no,
school?
we did.
Yeah.
That was fun, especially like my old school back in Albany. They went full 9 yards. Where like I remember my teacher she had us go outside and like plotted all like footprints and stuff. It was insane, and like those are like some good memories from back then. Before.
I remember in 3rd grade when we begged the teacher to leave the room so that the leprechaun could come in, and by like 3rd grade we were what 8 or 9, right?
Yeah.
And our teacher wouldn't go, and we're like, oh, like why? And like it was so funny. Yeah. Like, did your school do that by any chance, or like?
I believe when I was in like 2nd or 3rd grade, we had our shortest teacher dress up as a leprechaun and would go around the classrooms and surprise everybody. And of course, none of us really knew what the leprechaun was at the time, so we're like, what is happening? But it was really funny now that I look back at it.
That is so funny.
Yeah.
I was so nervous. I was opening the sprinkles, and I'm like, I don't want to get it everywhere. So I'm like little decorations.
Yeah, I might want some sprinkles too. So, what other traditions do you guys do? It doesn't even have to be holidays.
I mean, honestly, we usually make a pork roast for like dinner because we enjoy doing that. Because we're not big turkey people, we're not big chicken people. So we usually like making pork roast. My dad makes the best pork roast. Oh my, it's so good. And yeah, I'm sure my dad's gonna be watching this, being like, "Oh yeah, they're probably gonna have a pork roast this Sunday. You know, save me some. If it lasts a week, I don't know." But like, food for sure, especially coming from an Italian household.
Oh yeah, I bet that'd be great. My family during Christmas have started to do the like yearly PJs. This year we all wore flannels. Last year we all wore Grinch-themed PJs. And I have to bring it up to them, but someone gave me the idea of getting shark slippers.
Oh my god.
They're a little pricey, but shark slippers.
It would be worth it though.
It would be. I could use it for shower shoes.
You
That's
could.
all I'm saying.
You won't need those, at least, right? For next year?
Shower shoes?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. We'll see where I'll be.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, I feel like you're giving my mom ideas. You know, please, no, I don't want matching outfits. Like, I love it's
He
cute.
does want matching outfits.
No, I don't.
Well, that's why I prefer like the shoes though. That was cool.
That
and,
would
like,
be.
And yeah, and the flannel thing too, because we didn't have to be matching.
Yeah, like a theme's cute.
Yeah, I like.
Just
I
like
like
full on matching.
It's yeah.
For me, I'm not a big fan, but it is cute seeing like little postcards from like families being like, from the the McNelson family.
Oh yeah. Shout out to the McNelson.
I don't know any McNelsons. I was thinking, the whole Irish, type of stuff. Irish, because it's March. Okay. Earlier today, I was preparing a thing for Synoptic. It was me and my friend Tom's verification, and I really wanted to put like the Ides of March, but like, it's not the Ides of March. It was at the end of March. We were verifying for like the past 2 weeks. And so it's just March has been in my head for like the past 2 hours. And I know it's April. Like I know because my birthday's tomorrow. But, like,
I'm gonna celebrate that tomorrow.
But yeah.
Yeah. So, shall we move on to the song of the week?
Yeah.
Sure.
So I'll start first. So my song of the week is "Cupid" by 50/50. It's a cute little song, a little bubblegummy.
Yep. My song of the week. Oh, sorry. Do you want to? Yeah, bring it up again so that they can see it. What's the song of the week for Nick?
Yeah, it's "Cupid" by 50/50. It's, cute.
Bubblegum pop.
Yeah. Bubblegum K-pop.
My song of the week is not that. It's "I Ain't Got Time" by Tyler the Creator. Some more hip hop, and probably a little bit grungier than your song.
Probably, yeah.
Still pretty good.
My song of the week is "When It Rains It Pours" by Luke Combs. I'm a really heavy country fan, so anything by Luke Combs goes. So, yeah.
Alrighty, so coming up in honor of the Mario movie that's coming out tomorrow, we are going to play Mario Kart. Stay tuned.
I can't
feel my legs.
Say, President Stanley, whenever there's bad weather, who would you turn to?
I'd turn to Storm Team 10.
No,
right
but you've
here.
got to say it like this. Storm Team 10. Say it with me. Storm Team 10.
Roll it.
Jill
Should we
told me it
tell
was
him?
Kitty from Glee. Yeah, what is it?
Al Roker.
So welcome back to the Mick and Nick Show. After those hard topics, let's wind down with some fun games. Today we're playing Mario Kart Live in the studio. So Michelle, what are the rules of Mario Kart 8?
Yeah, basically we pick our character and we race. So we're gonna do a Grand Prix and we're just gonna keep going until time runs out, basically. So yeah.
Got my character.
Right. I got King Boo. I'm gonna be King Boo.
Okay. I don't know. I usually take forever for this, but let's.
Nah, we gotta.
Let's just pick something. I'm not caring about stats.
Standard. Standard.
I got it. Wait, where's my Hyrule?
I
There
haven't
it
played
is.
in years, so here we go.
I haven't played
all
in
those
months.
stars? Oh, you gotta press A.
No, Michelle's a pro, so
Hey.
don't underplay yourself.
Oh, should we do? We can do a Rainbow Road.
Okay, let's just do Rainbow Road.
Yeah. You wanna do? Well, sorry.
Yeah, just that one.
Okay,
Let's.
okay.
Yeah.
All right. Let's start this.
Let's see if we can get to
Do
the
you know
Rainbow
how to
Road.
play with using it this way?
Not really.
Okay, so A, or the right button is accelerate. And
Okay.
you just press on that the whole time.
Yep.
And then this
That one controls
stick
it.
moves
Okay.
it. Yeah. And to drift is the
little one today?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
That one or that one. I forget which one.
I'll figure it
Yeah.
out.
One of the bumpers.
I forgot to do the boost. It's fine.
It's okay. It's at 2.
I went backwards.
Not me doing the. Okay. Oh goodness.
Okay.
Oh goodness.
Okay. I got this.
Hours.
Oh, I got a nice little
Hours of me training to
booster.
get all 3 stars has come to this moment.
Oh, I went into that.
That was really steep.
I'm
Oh, nice. Okay. Someone take the red shell. No, 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 please, no, please, no, please, no.
Oh.
We're so focused. We're not really. Oh,
Yeah,
oh,
no,
there was
it's
lightning.
okay.
I didn't realize there was lightning.
Alright. Ah! Yeah, okay.
I'm coming for you now.
No, you're not.
Who's first place?
Me.
Oh dear. No, that's not allowed.
It's not allowed?
That's not allowed.
It's not
This is my Switch.
Yeah, but, you
so
know.
that means that I win all the time.
I play
That's
video
like
games for a
the
living, not
logical-
really. My competitiveness is coming through.
I don't know why I can't drift.
I don't know why I'm in first place. Usually I'm horrible at this game.
I'm just
Oh,
dropping
man.
back.
I can't drift. That's okay. Unless it was.
Ooh, ooh, no, oh my god.
How do I? Oh, why is it? drifting that
Oh, we should probably say who we're playing.
way? Oh, well, yeah. Didn't we say that?
I mean, did we? I don't know.
Okay, so
Just a
I'm,
reminder.
Yeah, I'm King Boo. I'm on the top left.
I'm Link on top right.
I've got Peach. I'm on the bottom left.
And then we have the camera on lower right.
Yeah.
That's okay.
No, Mario Kart's a fun thing. I'm so nervous. I don't want to. I gotta get this first. I want to be so happy.
No.
Yes.
Come on. Third. Oh, goodness. Can't drift. Oh, yeah. Okay, so in Mario Kart, my go-to is King Boo. But what are your guys' like favorite Mario character overall?
Oh, the AI got me.
Oh, I disconnected. No! Disconnected. Why did that one disconnect?
That's weird.
I don't know.
Wait, here.
That's all right. We
There you
got
go.
it. We got it. All right.
We're good.
I'm blaming it on Nick.
Oh yeah, sure. Oh no. Oh my god, I forgot to hold A.
Ooh.
Oh my god, I'm third now. I'm blaming that on Michelle.
No.
Yes. I'm
You
losing
sabotaged
to, I'm
my
losing
right
to
Joy-Con.
AI. I have one coin.
You sabotaged my right Joy-Con.
How? It's
Taylor,
your,
Tyler,
it's
do you
literally
agree with me?
yours.
I do agree. Yes.
Thank you.
I feel like
It's always
Nick would sabotage.
What? Oh my. Oh, I almost got boo. No. Oh my god.
Ooh, second! Haha.
I went. Oh.
You got this. Okay.
I went from first to sixth.
Haha. Okay.
It's not bad for a first
Round
time in a while.
1. Next one. Yep.
The awkward sounds.
Bone dry, dude.
Okay.
Haha.
I did it
Haha,
wrong.
you messed up.
I need to learn to do that.
It's on 2.
Is it?
That's it. You
I-
just hold it down on 2.
Yeah. Okay. Maybe I hold it on 2.5 by accident then.
2.5. No, that means you held it on for too long. So you probably did 1.5.
Well,
Like-
you're supposed to let go of it at the end, right?
You're supposed to let go of it. No, you're supposed to hold. Wait.
Mario tips with Michelle.
How do I?
That should be a
How do
segment.
I do it? Wait, no, that's a good question. I hold it down at 2, and then just keep holding it down, so the boost can go. So
Okay,
I
that
think
makes
you're
sense.
holding it down like half a second too long.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah.
I have never been on that like
Who did I
bone
just
path.
bombed out of the way? I don't even know. I think it was Toadette. That was funny. Okay, she's coming back. She's coming back despite despite me not having a
I almost
right
myself a
Joy-Con.
green shell that wasn't so good. So you're actually like
I'm first.
using
What are
two
you talking
controllers, kind of like what's the word I'm looking for? Hindered your performance.
I guess.
Oh, blue shell coming first.
Ooh, ah. Okay. No! No! Oh,
It
okay,
wasn't
no.
me,
I'm
but
still
I'm
up there.
happy
I'm
about
still
that.
up there. No. Who is that? I forgot your name. Okay. No! How dare!
Oh my god, please.
Okay.
Okay, we're good.
Taylor, how are you doing?
Yeah, Taylor.
You vibing?
You know, I'm
You
vibing back here. I'm doing great.
Okay, hold up.
Come on. Oh,
I'm gonna get first this time.
no you're not.
I'm gonna get first this time. Get out. Oh. Careful. Oh, it's because I can drift now, that's why.
There's Bill coming.
Stuck.
Oh my.
We got this, Taylor.
The drifting is real. Oh, I got the gold mushroom. Let's go.
Oh goodness. Okay, I can get first. Okay, first. Okay.
No.
Oh goodness.
No, not the red shell. Oh no, I was in third.
Oh, I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna make it. Oh, goodness. Stop it. Sorry, someone close. No, not the red shell. Okay, sorry. I might peek the mic.
Oh, okay. You know, I think it's fair enough to say Michelle's the winner.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah, look at that, King Boo. Oh, how do you do this?
God. Well, that's all
King
we
Boo.
really, we have time for today. If you need any help, feel free to call the number for counseling services at Mary Walker.
And tune in next time to the Mick and Nick show.
Well, when we do that, let's just continue playing.
Yeah.
Let's go. You know, I'm middle of the pack. I'm tied with Bowser Jr.
Next race.
Let's go.
And we can have the bump music still playing.
Yeah. Play that wonderful song. Honestly, I like. Yeah, I love Bowser Castle.
Yeah.
It's so good.
It used to scare me as a kid.
See, okay, right, 2, holding.
Yeah.
Okay, I did it.
It's that 2.
I learned something.
Yeah.
This is. I'm all ready for when I play Mario Kart next time.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Before we carry on with tonight's scheduled programming, we here at Sports Talk would like to address the elephant in the room. As hard as it may be to talk about, we decided it's best if we do clear the air about all that's transpired. It's something that's been in the works for a while, and it's hard to come to grips with it. But it's what's necessary. Rest in peace, the New York Mets. Please join us at home in a moment of silence. The Mets won 101 games. Just to lose in the wild card round. The only good thing, Aaron Judge will be in orange and blue. Have some respect for the love of God, Garrett. Let's go to the intro video. Yeah, we got a new one. Hello and welcome to another edition of Sports Talk from Laker Turf Stadium. I'm Jacob Bradley, joined as always by Kyle Jittery Spizak. Yeah, watch himself, and Spider Chan himself. So let's get started right away, folks. How are we doing on this Tuesday evening? I'm doing great. Right now I'm swamped with work, but...
Oh, you are?
Yeah, this show is just a temporary
Do you know what a ventral
escape.
and dorsal system is, Garrett?
No, I don't.
I don't. I got to test on it tomorrow.
Oh boy.
Kyle, how are you?
I got 2 midterms tomorrow, back to back.
Ah, terrible.
What was that?
School's the worst.
School's the worst.
We're pros with GPAs, or whatever everybody likes to say. It's supposed to make us feel better.
Academic weapons.
All right, Garrett, just go.
Well, you have your reader.
Oh, yeah. Well, guys, without further ado, let's send over Garrett for some Red Hot MLB action. Garrett, take it away.
Thanks, Jacob. This past weekend, MLB postseason action commenced with the best of 3 wildcard series. In the American League, the Seattle Mariners kept their magical season going by sweeping the Toronto Blue Jays and the Cleveland Guardians, taking care of business against the Tampa Bay Rays. As for the National League, the Philadelphia Phillies defeated the National League Central Division champion St. Louis Cardinals, and the San Diego Padres pull off a huge upset against the aforementioned New York Mets.
Yay.
Our focus shifts now to the American League Division Series.
Very quickly.
Earlier today, the Seattle Mariners and the Houston Astros faced off today, with the Astros winning Game 1 thanks to a walk-off 3-run home run by Yordan Alvarez. The other matchup tonight features the Cleveland Guardians and the New York Yankees, which is currently underway as we speak.
4-1 Yankees.
It's 4-1 Yankees. Thank you, guys.
And you want to say it too? I'll say it.
Yeah, 4-1 Yankees.
There we go.
Okay. Guys, which 2 teams do you think will be playing in the American League Championship Series?
I mean, it's hard to go against the Stros at the moment. You know, I think I run for my money. I think they're the best team in baseball. I think they got the best hitter in baseball, Yordan Alvarez.
Yeah. Okay.
But that's besides the point. I'll go with him, and I'll go with the Yankees. I mean, I don't want to sound like Mr. Pick the obvious answers, but it's hard to go against those 2 teams, especially with the teams that they're playing.
I mean, in the very rough month and a half long stretch that the Yankees had there in August, I said the entire time that we were going to get blown by the Astros in the playoffs. So Yankees, Astros, ALCS.
Okay,
Astros end up
that's
winning.
fair. I can't argue with that. Yankees, they are second best team in American League. Of course, Astros are the defending. I love what you're doing right now. The Astros are the defending AL champs. So, yeah, you can't go wrong with that.
What's Jacob DeGrom doing?
What is he doing here?
He's jumping around.
Moving on to the National League. Earlier today, a fierce showdown between National League East rivals played out today as the Philadelphia Phillies held on to defeat the defending World Series champions Atlanta Braves 7-6. The final matchup of the division series features the odds-on favorite Los Angeles Dodgers and the San Diego Padres.
Yeah.
Fellas, make your
You wrote the cough and the top round there, too.
Yeah. I'm going to start off with the predictions. I don't care if the Padres have Manny Machado or Pat Machado. Dodgers in 3.
Wow.
That was good. That was solid. That was solid.
That was excellent.
I've been sitting on that one.
Was solid.
NLCS. Who is it going to be?
Same one as the first one. So, okay, I like the Phillies, even though I know the Braves, did they come back? They came back, right?
No, they lost.
They lost. That's right. Okay, I'm going with the Phillies, and I'm going with the San Diego Padres.
Oh, my gosh.
I'm going to go with Braves. And I don't know who the Braves are playing right now, if I'm being honest.
Braves are playing the Phillies, and then the Dodgers are against the Padres.
Okay, Dodgers.
Yeah.
If you listen to his radio, you would know.
Yeah, that was quick.
Wow, that was off to a riveting start here.
That does it for our coverage of the MLB postseason. It's time to move on to the gridiron. For more on what's happening in the NFL, I send the mic over to Jacob.
Let's do it. Thank you, Garrett.
You're welcome.
The NFL season is in full swing, guys. 5 weeks of NFL action has already come and gone. An absolutely pitiful game was played on Thursday. Last Thursday between Russ and Matty Ice, which was followed by a few thrillers. The Packers were upset the Giants across the pond. Bailey Zappi stepped up big for the Pats against the Lions, and the Browns took yet another L as Austin Eckler, who is now questionable for this week's game with back soreness from carrying his whole entire team on his back the whole entire game. So some disappointments, some surprises. So I'm going to lead you guys to an open-ended question, which is something that I answered correctly on a psychology test this morning as what an open-ended question is. So now I know. So which team has impressed you guys the most in the first 5 weeks, and which team has disappointed you the most?
Team that has impressed me the most is the New York Jets. They defeated the Dolphins 40-17 on Sunday. I think the Jets are really good, especially Zach Wilson, the dog in him. But for The team that's disappointed me the most, I think the first one that comes to mind for me is the Las Vegas Raiders. I mean, last season we talked about how the Raiders would contend in that loaded AFC West, but so far things have not panned out for them. Devontae Adams yesterday was obviously frustrated as he took it out on the security guard. So there you go.
I saw that. Yeah, that was like the dude was just doing his job. He was just walking. Yeah. He was trying to get the. Yeah, no, I'm gonna.
A sentence.
I'm gonna. Yeah, no. We're all over the place, man.
I'm being a jerk right now. Go ahead.
I'm gonna agree with Garrett for the worst team or the most disappointing team so far being the Raiders. With the lineup they have, they should not be at 1-4 right now, and they should have won the game last night, especially when you were up 20-3 at one point. Losing that game, they shouldn't have done that. Adams and Carr, that connection just hasn't been there. And when you have Hunter Renfrow too, it's kind of, I don't know how you don't find Adams as well as you should be. And Josh Jacobs has been doing good, but I'd say probably the most impressive for me is honestly Miami, because I mean, even though Tua is out now, they've shocked me a lot more than I thought they would this year. I thought they'd be bottom 2 team, but
what, in the NFL?
No, in
the East.
In the East.
Okay, I was like, wow, bottom 2.
Yeah, no, I thought they were going to be a bottom 2 in the AFC East.
Do I have time to pick, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going with. I'm excited. I thought this is on the spot. I'm going with. I'm gonna say the Browns because I'm a Browns fan. Are the most disappointing team so far. I know there weren't too much expectations. I know I've maybe hyped them up a little bit, but I thought so far the coaching's been really bad. From watching, they've really to lose game because the schedule gets really tough now for Cleveland. Yeah, to lose games to Atlanta and to New York. I mean, they got to go play the Bucs on the road. They play the Bills on the road. Oof. They play the Chiefs. They play every single team from that division twice now, except for the Steelers. It's like, how are you guys going to do it now? It's like the one game that they actually have in the next 10 that looks like could be an easy win is the Texans, and that's when Deshaun Watson's supposed to come back. We'll see if that even happens. So they've disappointed me in a lot of ways. Also, though, for most impressive, I'm going to have to agree with Garrett and say the Jets. Because Zach Wilson, who would have thought out of those quarterbacks that came in last year, Fields, Lawrence, and him, that he'd really be outplaying both of those guys combined. I mean, Wilson has played really well since he's come back. Flacco held it down for them. And, the Jets team, they're a nice young team. They got Garrett Wilson. They got, is it Elijah Moore? Elijah Moore is they got him. I mean,
Sauce Gardner.
Sauce Gardner, highest rated rookie.
That's right.
I called him, I don't even know what I said. But yeah, they're a really, really solid team, really young core. So I think I'm going with the Jets as a team that's really shocked me so far.
Okay.
Oh, it's my turn. And now it's time for the return of everyone's favorite segment. It's time for Kicking It with Kyle. I think we have a little video, don't we?
Do we? Oh, we do.
Look at that.
Wow, look at that. That is something else.
That's awesome.
That is. It's been a long 2 weeks since I have last been able to rant to all of you on football, and unfortunately,
2 weeks.
Our week on air is also the week that Cuse and Penn State both have a bye week. Sad for me.
Thanks,
but that's
Joe.
all right because the rest of college football has been insane. It's Kicking It with Kyle. So starting this edition off, we start with one of the most historic rivalries in sports as we go to Dallas for the Red River rivalry. Texas beat the brakes off the Sooners wagon 49-0. Oklahoma has become a poverty program since Lincoln Riley and Caleb Williams left. Ohio State transfer Quinn Ewers balled out, tossing 21 for 31, 289 yards, 4 touchdowns, and along with Bijan Robinson rushing 130 yards on 22 carries for 2 touchdowns. Oklahoma only threw for 39 yards in the entire game. An embarrassing performance for the Boomers. That's right, I'm calling them the Boomers because that's how they played. They played like they were 84 years old on Saturday. So, sticking with the rivalry theme, the oldest rivalry in football happened this weekend with Georgia and Auburn facing off. No surprises here. The Dogs trampled the Tigers, with Auburn having one of the worst seasons in decades for the program.
The big dog? The big dog.
The big dog. Dome up.
We the ones. Keep going.
Robbie Ashford took reins full-time in Auburn after Zach Calzada will receive season-ending shoulder surgery. The Tigers were running a 2 QB system that didn't work out well for them at all. As you can see by the record, they only have 1 SEC win so far. Auburn is likely to fire coach Brian Harsin this year, and the Dogs went on to win 42-10 on 6 rushing touchdowns. And this just in, but UCLA isn't a complete dumpster fire of a football program anymore. I mean, no one cares. Nobody cares still. They still can't get anybody to come to their games. literally $10 to get a front row ticket to the game. But even at 6-0 and 11th in the nation, no one cares. But they faced their toughest test on the Saturday in Pac-12 opponent Utah. DTR continues his highlight reel season, slinging 18 for 23, 299 yards, and 4 touchdowns, as well as a rushing touchdown on top of that. He wasn't even the star of his team, however, as running back Zach Charbonnet rushed 198 yards on 22 carries with a touchdown. That's an unreal stat line. And Utah continues to struggle after making their Rose Bowl debut last year, and they lost their second game of the year Saturday, 32-42. And I told you when this segment started, football has been weird in college. And yes, you read this right. Tennessee is also not a trash can program this year. They are ranked 6th in the nation as they volunteered to take down the Bayou Bengals 40-13 on the back of rising QB star Hendon Hooker. Hooker rifled 239 yards and 2 touchdowns, hunting the Tigers on the gridiron. And I would talk about LSU, but to be fair, we haven't cared about them since Burrow. So quickly, we'll take a look at the AP 25. Well, I mean, there's no Cuse in Penn State. I don't expect what you want.
Oh, we do.
There we do.
You come
Yeah, that's what we got. Georgia at 1, no surprises there. Ohio State at 2, which is kind of surprising. You would expect Alabama to be there. They slipped down to 3 after they only win by 4 to A&M. Clemson slips in at 4. Michigan 5. Tennessee there at 6. USC slips down to 7. With Lincoln Riley and Caleb Williams turning that program around. Oklahoma State 8. Ole Miss 9, and Penn State, that's right, we're back in the top 10, baby.
Yeah.
Yay. And like Ponyboy's book in The Outsiders, Kicking It with Kyle is gone with the win for 2 weeks, but Sports Talk is not. Hall of Fame coming up right here.
Nice. That's all right. No, that's fun. I enjoyed that.
What would happen if I had to pick up the phone, call 911 for one of my family members or one of my neighbors? What would I do if no one was on the other end to respond? What if there was no 911? So you can be a part of the solution.
Anybody can be a firefighter. Male, female, younger, older.
We have school teachers. We have leaders in business.
Is me, you, anyone that wants to be.
There is no typical firefighter.
Here at WTOP, we pride ourselves on delivering you all the news you need to know from the day's events.
Whether it's happened on Capitol Hill or right here in Oswego,
we make sure you know all about it. We keep you up to date on all your favorite
Oswego and professional sports.
And our Storm Team 10 meteorologist will make sure that you know exactly what weather you're up against when you start your day.
Every Monday through Thursday night, make sure to tune in to Channel 10.2, because at WTOP, we don't just tell you the news.
We are
the news.
My mother was always very familiar with her neighborhood, but one day she stopped at the stop sign for much longer than usual. And she didn't know whether she should go forward or turn, and she wasn't even really sure where she was at. It was very unsettling for her.
I felt so much better after my son told me, Mom, I don't want you to worry or be afraid. I'll be there for you and we'll figure it out.